Hey everybody, Shane here, and I'm going to be showing you some Steel Ocean gameplay while also doing a comparison with World of Warships. Now, the reason I'm showing you the gameplay of Steel Ocean while doing this is just because, well, this is why. This is a submarine. Something that you're never going to see in World of Warships, at least right now. They've said that they're never putting submarines in, because it would mess with their gameplay, and you know what? That's fine. I do agree that it kind of messes with destroyers, because destroyers in World War II, I mean, they were there for submarine warfare. Dear God, people are idiots. That Congo just ran the fuck out of those guys. Intelligent people. Now, I will say I found this game probably a month ago or more on Steam. Yeah, this Congo just does not know what he's doing. My God. Is he trying to hit me? I found this game a couple months ago on Steam and was like, oh, hey, another ship battle game. You know, I like World of Warships. This one should be fun. And I can say I've only have about 5 hours into it. You know, I'm trying to go down the German tier line because, well, German submarines kick ass. And honestly, I mean, it's just not as good as World of Warships, in my opinion. I really don't like it as much. It's more arcadey than World of Warships. World of Warships definitely feels like it's trying to go for, I guess, more realistic is not the right term, but it's definitely, it feels better. Like, just, I'm not one to bitch about graphics normally, but this game looks like it should be on the PS2. And maybe not the PS2, but it definitely doesn't... The graphics just don't do it for me, compared to World of Warships. It's a little bit faster paced. You can see here, my torpedoes, that green line, that's when they arm, so they don't arm right away like they do in Warships. Oh, please don't. Please don't cross in front of that torpedo, you fucking idiot. This is the main difference here, though. Well, one of the main differences is submarines, which I haven't dove yet because they just move faster above water. I'll dive right now, though. Submarines dive at 3 depths. You have periscope depth and deep dive, which deep dive you avoid depth charges, periscope depth you can fire your torpedoes and do all that fun stuff. It's kind of a stupid thing to complain about, just going back to the graphics. It's really a stupid thing to complain about, but when you're playing World of Warships and you see the ships, like, pushing the wakes, or pushing up a wake like they would in real life, like, actually displacing water, and this game is just kind of... There's no one around me to really show this. It's just kind of a pre-rendered, like, hey, your ship's moving, so here's a pre-rendered thing. It's a little off-putting, I guess, is the right term. The other thing, you're not really going to see this in this video. The aiming's a little bit different in this game. It's, your shells actually have huge range on them, for one, and two, they really... An enemy sub's trying to kill me, except he sucks. Your shells have, I'm gonna call it, like, gun recoil, essentially, because they take a minute to re-aim, like, to accurately aim. Which I guess makes sense, you know, if you're adjusting your aim, your shells aren't going to be exactly where you want them to go. It's just kind of... I don't know, it's weird. Like, World of Warships, pretty much once your guns are on target, you can open fire. The one thing I will say, battleships, they have more of an artillery view in their sniper mode. So when you zoom in like so, it goes to more of a bird's eye view, and it makes more sense. Is this guy gonna turn into me, or what's he doing? Yes, he is gonna turn into me. Nice. Let's put a couple fish down his way. Oh, those are gonna. That's a pretty hit. And boom, boom, boom. Fucked his day up. Gonna sail under him like the happy little submarine I am. Your submarines also run on oxygen, so you can see there at the bottom of my HUD, there's a little counter that's like, oh hey, you have 33 seconds of oxygen left, which, as somebody who is familiar with, like, warships and that, submarines in World War II did not run on, like, yeah, they had oxygen. Oh, no, not what I want to do. They had their oxygen, but they could last for a long time underwater before surfacing to replenish their oxygen. You'd be more likely to run out of battery power than you would to run out of oxygen. So I think they should have gone with that route rather than the whole, oh hey, your sub has a limited amount of oxygen and you have to wait for it to recharge. They could have done it with battery power. It's basically the same thing. It's the same thing, except if you ran out of battery power, you just wouldn't be able to move, which I think would have made more sense. I don't know, the damage model is cool. You can see like each individual shell hit on the side of a ship, which you can kind of do in World of Warships, but not really. Like they'll have a few holes appear, and that's about it. Game's still free to play, just like World of Warships. It does not have as strong of a community base. From what I've seen, like 2,300 players, I think, online. Last I checked. I don't know. It's fun. It's a good change of pace because they have the submarines. The games seem to go a little faster. You can see I've pretty much their entire team has pretty much been wiped out. Or their entire team. I don't know. Did I say ours or theirs? Either way, their entire team has pretty much been wiped out. Minus, I don't even know what ships are still there. Minus a aircraft carrier and a Kaiser, which I don't know what a Kaiser is. I don't know. I don't plan on doing a lot of videos of this game because it just doesn't, like I said, it doesn't do it for me. It's also, you can see down in the corner there, you have your different shells, and I really just can't tell which one is which. Oh, here's that aiming thing I was telling you about. So watch when I zoom in. You can see the reticle kind of has to, what the hell is my reticle? It kind of has to re-aim on itself, like so. It's not a terrible game. It's fun to play. But I'd prefer Warships over it. I really do. I think it's a more entertaining game. Plus, with their recent partnering with Arpeggio Blue Steel to get the skins from that show, if you're familiar with the anime, I'm a huge fan of it, and I think that that's really cool. But yeah, so that's kind of my initial impressions of Steel Ocean. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just kind of there. Graphics, mediocre. Sound is good. Let's talk about the tech tree really quick. One thing, this game has a bunch of different countries. It has England, Japan, Germany, US, China, and France, which is really cool. France only has this submarine, which, dear God, this thing, I'm not even sure if this thing saw service, but it's basically a submarine battleship. The cool thing is it has the British. They don't have like battleships really for it. It's a lot of cruisers. Or actually no, those are destroyers, my bad. It's a lot of destroyers and carriers. I would have liked to see like the HMS Hood, the King George V, the Ark, they probably have the Ark Royal actually. Yeah, let's see here. Do they have the Ark Royal? Yeah, they have Ark Royal, so that's cool. Yeah. Japan, obviously, super flushed out tech tree. All their different submarines. all the different destroyers. You know, they have their regular battleships. They have Congo. Oh, the other thing. America actually has a few less ships in its cruiser line. So in World of Warships, you start off with World War I. This one pretty much focuses on ships that saw service in World War II. So you start off with your Omaha, go to your Atlanta, Pensacola, all the way up to, just like in World of Warships, you can get the Des Moines, which is personal win for me. That's just a personal thing. I love the fact that that ship is in these games. And then this ship, which I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, it's not a bad game. It's not good. They also, World of Warships, they had the Tirpitz as a purchasable download. This one, they have the Bismarck in the game already, which is awesome, and you can also purchase the Tirpitz, which is Bismarck's sister ship. I don't know. I really feel like Wargaming needs to flush out their roster of ships. Right now, it's pretty much... They have some German cruisers, I think it is, and like a couple premium Russian ships, but nothing like... The flushed out lines are America and Japan. They need to really work on flushing out their different countries, adding Britain and some more German stuff in there. Because I think that'd be really cool to unlock Bismarck. But, yeah, that's my initial impressions of Steel Ocean. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the submarine gameplay. You got to see me torpedo a battleship. Didn't sink it, but oh well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.